So that's how this is going to work. Okay, so this basically brings the hands up. And the next part is just to set the gun select manager to the hand to hand. So gun select manager equals gun manager dot hand to hand. So this is this function completely done. Let's move up to gun pickup system. Now let's make the directions first. So pickup direction is going to be equal to our transform. Whoop. Transform direction, open bracket, closing semicolon, vector 3, as always, dot forward. This is going to be used for picking up the weapons. And let's make the direction for the throw direction. So throw direction is going to be equals to throw position dot transform direction, open bracket, close bracket, vector 3 forward dot forward. Save that. Alright, now that we've done that, let's make the hit variable. So var pick up hit, like so. It's going to be array cast hit, like that. Now let's debug this so we can see it. Debug dot draw array and open bracket, closing semicolon. We want to see it from our transform. Dot position, comma, the direction, so pick up direction, times the pickup range, which I don't think I made actually. I don't think I have. Let me quickly check that out. Hold on. Yeah, we missed that one out. Sorry, my bad. Let's make a new variable. Let's call this pick up range, like that. And it's going to be a float. And don't assign no value to it. We're going to do that while we run the game and then set it ourselves. Okay, so that's pick up range. And the color, you can choose whatever you want. I'm just going to choose a simple red, something that I can see. Alright, now let's make the physical raycast itself. So we're going to say if, open bracket, close bracket, open curly brace, closing curly brace, physics, oops, dot raycast, open bracket, close bracket. Raycast is going to be made from our transform dot position. The direction is going to be pick up direction. For detecting hit, it's going to be using pick up hit. And final one, the range. The range is going to be pick up range. Okay, now let's start making the collision detection bit. So we're going to say if, open bracket, open curly brace, closing curly brace. We're going to say if pick up hit dot collides with the game object that has the tag M4A1, do something. So dot compare, open bracket, close bracket, speech marks, M41. I think that's why I tagged it. Yeah, M41. Okay. And double ampersand sign, which is located above number 7. And we're going to say if we press the E key, we can pick a gun up. So input dot get key, open bracket, close bracket, key code dot E, typical key for picking up things. Alright, that's that part done. Now we need to start telling it what's going to happen as soon as we press E and if we're hitting something called M4A1. So we're going to say gun select manager. It's gonna be set back to gun manager dot M4. This will allow us to shoot again. Come on, butterfingers. Alright, and then we're gonna say hand to hand model dot active equals false, because we then want the gun to show back up. So then we're gonna say hand with M4 dot active equals true. Above this, we're gonna have a destroy function, because if we pick the gun back up, we want the gun on the floor to destroy itself. So we're gonna say destroy open bracket close bracket comma. We're gonna say game object dot find open bracket close bracket. Inside these two brackets put double speech mark, and we're gonna say look for the following. We're gonna say look for M4A1. Now if you remember, that's what we called our prefab. And then we go put open bracket close bracket inside the two speech marks and put clone, because what happens is when we instantiate something in Unity, in the hierarchy it's going to come up as M4A1 open bracket close bracket clone. Now if I just put M4A1 and nothing else, it won't destroy that object because it doesn't exist. Unity can't find it, because that's why we have to put the clone in there. So now if we press the key E and we hit M4A1, it's going to destroy the object and then enable the gun for us again. Okay, that's that part done. So these functions are pretty much done. Now at the moment they're pretty useless because we actually can't throw the gun away yet, because we haven't set the key for that yet over here. And we're going to do that next. We're going to say if open bracket close bracket open curly brace closing curly brace. We're going to say if input dot get key open bracket close bracket key code dot T, I'm going to put for throw, and then I'm going to say gun select manager equals gun manager dot throw gun. So basically this line here says, okay, as soon as we press T, we want the gun manager to be equals to throw gun. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to say play the animation. So game object dot find open bracket close bracket speech marks animation that contains my animations. That game object dot animation dot crossfade open bracket close bracket closing semicolon speech mark comma 0.3 seconds to switch into the animation so it blends, and the animation is called throw guns. So once we've done that, we're then going to throw the gun away. So we're going to call the function that throws the gun away. So that's called, I can't remember the name. It's called throw gun system. There we go. So we're going to say throw gun system open bracket closing semicolon, and now once we chuck the gun away, we want to check if we can pick it up again. So we're going to say if open bracket close bracket open curly brace closing curly brace. Now we check if this is true.